Hi all, it's me, May, and I wanted to talk tonight about why you might say that Wikipedia is better than other encyclopedias, and I thought, why not just talk? Why not also show? And so I decided to kind of give you some examples of why I think Wikipedia is just, in a lot of ways, where we're going with knowledge. And part of the reason I picked this initial slide even is just look at the options that we have in terms of languages and availability. So when we talk about access as librarians, look at the kind of access that's available just to begin with. So that's where we start. And here's where we go. So I'm a crazy hockey fan, as many people know. And this was actually the page I chose to edit as part of our assignment this week. I went on to the Olli Mata. He is a Finnish hockey player. I went onto his page at Wikipedia and I made my own edit to it, and it was very exciting, and I felt like I was a part of something greater than myself, etc. The usual things. But part of what made it so exciting was just the fact that it existed at all. Okay, so this is the part right here, and I'm going to sort of like make a parentheses because I tried to draw a circle and it was not good. This is the part that I got to add, and it was about sort of Olli's off-ice personality. And as someone who obviously loves information, a library information sciences student, it was exciting for me to feel part of this. And beyond that, you know, they talk about the passion of sports, and sports being something that unites people and creates a common language. And so it sort of has more of a meaning to me. And I thought, you know what? Compare. Let's see what Encyclopedia Britannica has. And so, because that is the encyclopedia I will always think of whenever I think of a more traditional publication. And so I decided I would go take a look at what they had, and just, you know, to be fair, this isn't something that came out, you know, like yesterday. Mata's been in the league for about 5 or 6 years now, so they do have a chance to kind of get caught up with publication. So I searched Olli Mata, and poor Olli apparently is somehow mentioned in Finnish literature towards the end of the 19th century, as we can see right here, and something about the central bank flexing its muscles, and then we've got another city here in Finland, but nothing about Olli. Olli, who has won 2 Stanley Cups, who has won a bronze medal in the Olympics, and again, whose career has been around for about 5 or 6 years. So, you know, let's assume I'm not, you know, goofy grad student, but maybe I'm a 6th grade kid who wants to write a report on a sports hero. I go to Encyclopedia Britannica and I got nothing. I go to Wikipedia and I have not only updated information, but I also have different references that I can go to. So while I was at the Encyclopedia Britannica website, I decided to look at something that maybe was, you know, a little bit more obvious. A Finnish defenseman is probably maybe more of a niche thing than something obviously as huge as Hurricane Harvey. So I went ahead and I looked it up, and to their credit, they do have this. But you'll notice it's just a directory page. They do not currently have an article on this topic. And so we have this thing that is massive, and it's affecting people emotionally and financially, and it's affecting our world ecologically. People are rebuilding their entire lives, and all that we have from Encyclopedia Britannica is a directory page. So I looped back then to Wikipedia, and I searched Hurricane Harvey, and lo and behold, I found a tremendous wealth of information, and for individuals who do make the often valid argument, well, you can make any kind of adjustment. You'll notice that with something this important, something in this scope, we've got this little lock here, which means that if you do want to submit information, there's a process. You can't just go in and start making changes. You have to submit information to Wikipedia. And this actual section goes on and on and on, and includes 178 different citations, actual live links. People can click on and get the information that they need. So it's not just Wikipedia housing information, but it's also like a transit station, right? You go in for one thing, but then you take a train of knowledge to something else. You can go to all different kinds of publications, things that you may never have heard of or never even thought of. Oh, it would actually have information that I need. And so it's so exciting, not just because of the democracy of knowledge, as Colbert called it, or the idea that it's so up to date. It just holds so much more than your average encyclopedia holds. So this is sort of my final part, and this has to do with mobility and with access, because a lot of people don't really have computers, but they do have phones. And they have their phones with them always and everywhere, and so many more places are starting to offer free Wi-Fi as a way to get people to come and use their services. So I went onto the Google Play Store on my phone, and I searched Encyclopedia Britannica app, and I got Britannica English Arabic, something with Britannica Kids and Volcanoes, but I want to point out $4.99. Solar system down here, which I think is probably going to be $4.99 as well. So what I'm seeing is that Encyclopedia Britannica does not appear to have a free app, does not appear to have an app at all. And here we are. I did another search in the Google Play Store, Wikipedia, and here it is. Wikipedia for everyone, yes. And so here we have access to books and references. It's the official app for Android, 4.4 stars, all of that good stuff. But what this means to me is that if I am an individual who does not have any kind of access beyond a cell phone to the internet, I still have encyclopedic knowledge available to me. I have it available to me for free and for wherever I can find Wi-Fi. And that's a powerful thing. For some people, this is all they have. Their phones are their lives, and they're glued to them, and that holds everything for them. So again, when we talk about access, Wikipedia represents an entire world to people. It's not perfect. There are going to be errors, but as the readings this week told us, there are errors in all of the encyclopedias. There's nothing perfect, and really when it comes to knowledge, nothing's really ever done. And what Wikipedia represents that up-to-date, in your hands need for knowledge that people want. And for those reasons, I think that it really is far better than traditional encyclopedias. It should be used responsibly, but I think it's something that we should accept, we should welcome, we should appreciate. Thanks for listening, guys.